Morning everyone, it is now Friday. I've just woken up, as you can tell I do look quite tired. I'm just making some teas. It's the day of the wedding today, not my wedding obviously, my brother's wedding. So I'm having a cup of tea and then I'm going to get my partner to run me down to the co-op because I need to send a parcel back. I could drive, but my car's behind his, so he's just going to, instead of us moving them around, he's just going to do it himself. Just quickly run me around there. So I'm going to have a cup of tea, then I'm going to do that, and then we're going to do a get ready with me, which is curling my hair. So I've decided to have my hair like curly. I mean, it's not curly, I mean it's wavy, but, and then just pin, not all of it, just some of this. Oh, I done it yesterday, but I haven't brushed my hair or anything. Not that much, that's too much, but just a little bit. So it's like that with a massive bow in there. I got a white bow. I know, but people are going to freak out now, aren't they? They're messing with your hair around the kitchen. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing. I'll have a cup of tea, then I'm going to go to the co-op, go and take that parcel back, come back. I'll probably jump in the shower and have a really quick shower, and then start getting ready. So I've got to be at my brother's. He lives about 45 minutes away. He doesn't, he lives 40 minutes away. I had a look on the Google Maps. But I need to be there for 12:30 at his house, and then we're all going to go to like the venue place, marriage place thing. Yeah, so I need to be there for 12:30. So I need to leave about 1:45, just to make sure we've got, you know, plenty of time. Yeah, so we're going to do a get ready, hair, makeup, the dress. I have tried on about 5 different dresses. I did actually have a dress already hanging up, ready to go, and I loved it. And then I was just nosing at other dresses, and I was like, oh, I really like that, I really like that, I really like that. So I kept ordering those dresses, and I was ordering two sizes of them. So I ordered like a size like 8 and then a size 10. Some of them both of them are too big, but you know, which is mad, because then I ordered a size 6. Is it like a smock dress? But it's actually a midi, so it's a mini smock dress. So it's supposed to be quite short. So I ordered that because the 6 and the 8 and the 10 was too big. So I ordered a 6, sent that back. Ordered a 6 which came yesterday, because yesterday I actually had 3 dresses come, and the size 6 was massive. I was like, what is this supposed to be? And I had a look on the listing, it's not oversized. I couldn't believe it. I don't even think a size 4 would have fitted. It would have been way too big. So I just like, this just not, no. So those are no good. And then I had 2 blue ones, a size extra small, which is a 4 to 6, which was that it had a zip going up here. You know those crappy tiny zips? Had a zip going up there, and the ones that you have to, they're the zips that you have to go like that, pull it in and zip it up. I was here on my own yesterday, it was daytime, so I was like, couldn't do it. I managed in the end, but it did kind of feel a little bit too small. But luckily I ordered a size small as well, which is a 6 to 8, and that fits perfectly. If I ordered a medium, it would have been too big. So I have got a really nice dress. Yeah, so we're going to do a get ready with me. So I'm going to drink my tea, do what I've got to do, and I'll be back in a bit, so I'll see you then. Okay, we're in the bedroom. We are going to be doing the hair, straighteners. I'm going to do the hair and then the makeup, but I'm just hoping that I can get my dress, it's hanging up here, over without like swooping my makeup and stuff on, because that would be a nightmare. I mean, it's already got waves in it. I have to get a hair clip, and I've got hairspray for after as well, just to make sure that they like stay in. This is the bow that's going to go like at the back. It's just one of those clip ones. I can't remember where I got, oh, Boohoo, I think I got that from. Okay, so I was going to chopstick curl it, but I'm not going to. I don't even know if these are hot enough at the moment. I've only just switched them on, so they might not be hot enough yet. A bit more. And then once I've done it all, what I like to do is I like to grab little tiny pieces and just turning it up a little bit more. Yeah, just tiny pieces and curl some really small ones. This side I'm not good at doing because I can't do the curls backwards, but it's okay. I'll probably end up speeding some of this up. So the straighteners that I'm using are just Babyliss. I really like these. Like, yeah, so this bit I don't do backwards, I just do it forwards. Does look alright though. I had a practice run yesterday. I probably should have like sectioned my hair a bit more, but I got such thick hair I would be here way too long. So put it in the middle, and then I'm just gonna, I've lost my comb as well, so I'm having to use my fingers. I did have like a wide tooth comb, which is really good for just not pulling out curls, but just kind of texturizing them a little bit so they all don't clump together like in one big spiral. So that's what I am doing now. So I am using my nails to do this. If I use a brush, well, you're just gonna ruin it. I did do like a practice kind of look yesterday, but like for the hair, not the makeup. And it's always on the day is when you just like can't do it. So we'll soon find out if this goes to plan. Just want to make sure they're both kind of the same. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so what I do now, these will like loosen and drop out a little bit anyway, is I use my nail just to keep a little bit of hairline out. So I actually go from my ear and I only want like quite a thin piece. Don't want nothing too major, like that. And I don't like you to be able to see that line, so I do like this bit hanging forward a little bit, you know. Like that, as long as you can't see that line where I've kind of sectioned it but didn't. So I'm using clips just to hold that bit in, and then like this bit here, and then I will put a tiny bit of hairspray on there, just, you know, to help hold them. Where's that clip on? Well, they're like grips, aren't they, not clips. Oh no. I got like gems on and they do keep catching on my hair. The straight bit that I've missed, I think. So I'm just going to keep putting quite a few like grips in just to make sure that it's really held. I'm hoping I've put them in where all together, not spread out, because I need this to cover the grips. I think they are, but I am going to pop one more just there. Now, the top of the bow is supposed to go at the top, like not upside down, it's supposed to go that way. My coordination is bad when it comes to this. Put it in there, it's going to go upside down. So I need to turn it that way. And when I put it in, that's going to go that way. So I need to make sure now that this is where those clips are. So I'm going to grab the hair that I've like pinned back kind of thing and just pray to the hair gods. And I need the little metal bit to come through and do up the right way. Right, there is a grip, I can feel it. So I'm going to push those down a little bit to try and hide them. I don't think you can see them. It's a little bit, so that bit needs to come down a little bit. It's a tiny bit wonky. There we go. I forgot hairspray. I'll sort that out after. I'm sure I can do that. So I'm just grabbing loads of little bits now. Okay, what does that look like? I'm asking you as if you can tell me. Okay, so they can be turned off. There we go. And I'll put them on the floor. I have got a heat mat. Okay. Right now, hairspray. Might be a little bit too much, but it's fine. So just put some 2 clips in. So I have already like washed my face. Well, I've had a shower, done my face, put a little bit of moisturiser on as well, which was about half an hour ago, just to let it sink in. So I'll get my makeup out, which is, I've got like boxes and boxes full of makeup, so I just need to get out what I need, otherwise I'm not going to have nowhere to put it. Okay, so I've just put some primer on. I use 2 different ones. I use the Maybelline Fit Me Luminous and Smooth. That one. And then number 17, or 17. Base Glow, I'm out of breath because I've just been downstairs. Base Glow Illuminating Primer. This is really nice. Oh, I can't get my breath back. I'm using this foundation. Is Max Factor. It's the Face Vinity Lasting Performance. I'm not going to do that much makeup because just in case I kind of like sweat it off. It's freaking raining. It's not supposed to rain today. Oh, great. So I'm definitely not putting too much makeup on. Got tan on anyway. I'm trying to squeeze it so gently because I don't want too much. Let's see how that goes. I don't want too much makeup on. That's probably quite a lot. I'm using the Real Techniques. I love this brush, it's really thick. Just to blend that in. I get it off my lips after. Nose, I try not to look when I'm doing my nose. and the reason being is because I get dry bits there, and if it's dry I'll start picking at it, and if you can notice it, it just makes it worse, and I end up having to take the makeup off and do it again. So yeah, I try not to look at my nose too closely. I did like really moisturise last night and this morning. Obviously I've done my tan, and I did exfoliate really well on my nose to get rid of any dead skanky bits of skin. Let's have a look in this mirror. I think that is good. Just making sure, you know, it's all blended down nicely. Don't want that harsh line, you know, like when you were at school and you'd have it all the way around there, nice and orange. That was all the rage back then, wasn't it? I'm just making sure it's really on there really well. Okay, so I have got, this is a Max Factor, it's a pan stick, so I've got, like, it's a dark one though. I'm just going to use a little bit because this is dark. I'm actually going to go up just on my cheekbone slightly. Can't really see it very much, but it's fine. It's fine. Ooh. And then I'm going to be using, no, I don't want to use that one. Just this, it's like an angled Real Techniques brush. I'm going to have to do it in this mirror here so I can see. And I'm just blending that out very slightly. Can you see? I have got like a dark spot there. There's not a spot, it's a scab. And then do this one as well. Only a little bit. And I will put the tiniest amount just there. Oh god, scratching it. I didn't have it out. Just at the top. Which way is rolling it down? Come on. And I'm just going to blend that out slightly. I've got a little mirror there in the window. Okay, just do this just to, you know, let it sink in for a minute before I go in with the Lancome. It's just like a translucent kind of powder. Is that what it is? Translucent? That's the right word, isn't it? See-through? I don't know. Do that, just making sure it's all like blended in. It's all like coming out. It all came out of the things, the little holes. This is just a cheap Revolution massive brush which I use. Gonna just start patting it all over because I don't want to be kind of like wet. And I do like this powder. This is the only powder that doesn't make my face look, you know, when you look up close and it looks really powdery, like everything's just stuck to it. This one is the only powder that I've got that doesn't do that. And it's probably because it's expensive. I'd go down the neck slightly. Okay. I just need to get a little brush. Okay, so got just this tiny little brush, just to kind of go under my eyes, because of that brush doesn't fit. It's too big. Under I'm going to try and fit this powder in my bag as well, just in case I go shiny, then I can just use some of this. I'm just going back over the bits that feel kind of like it's not taken or I've missed. Okay, so I am going to be taking that with me. Let's get a little bit eyeshadow palette, tiniest bit, I'm not putting very much on. That'll do. Now what I need to do is get this. Did anybody else have this happen to them? You know, when you're doing your eyes and then you can feel like, is it that stringy stuff like sleep? And I always get it in my eyes whenever, it always comes out my eyes whenever I'm doing my makeup. And it's really annoying. Just taking the foundation lips. There we go. Okay, that'll do for the thing and for the eyeshadow. Let's do my eyebrows. Okay, so what I'm using, the pomade, it is by L'Oreal. It was in the sale. It was £5 and it was reduced to 98p. It's the brush. It's got hairs on it. Just get rid of that. And you unscrew it and it's all in there. Okay. Just try and do it in this one. Just bear with me. Okay, that took a little bit longer than what I was planning. Okay, so I am gonna get, where is it? The Collection Bronze Glow. It's just like a bronzer with this one. I like this one because it's really like angled. I don't know how much I need. I've only ever used it once. Really pretty. Like that. Tiny little bit more. Okay. I have got this as well. I have had it for ages. And I really like this light pink here, just on the cheeks. And I'm just using this like real fluffy one. You don't need too much of this. Really pigmented. And I do actually like to put a little bit on the tip of my nose. You can see better. I'll show you better by the light in a minute. Okay, then we just get some highlighter. So I've got some highlighter. It is just the Collection Gorgeous Glow. It was in the sale when I got that eyebrow pomade. And I'm using this, a fan brush. I have got a Real Techniques one, but all the bristles, like, I've had it for about 5 years. So I'm just going to dip it in there, like that. Pretty. And I need a tiny brush, and I'll just use this one but wipe it off. Down the centre of my nose. Put a tiny bit on the tip. Okay. Let's do a bit of lip liner. I'll probably end up taking this off though, because I always do. This mirror is really heavy. Okay, I have this one which is going to be too dark. It is matte. This is matte as well, but I'm thinking of mixing them like the tiniest bit. So by that what I mean is tiny bit there, a tiny bit there. See if we can come up with a nice colour. I'll just do it like this and then see if I can put that purple on over the top just a tiny little bit, because this just looks like foundation lips. Okay, let me just take a bit off. And I'm just going to literally get rid of as much as I can. Literally did nothing. It's made it more brighter though, so I'm happy with that. My worst nightmare, mascara. I hate doing mascara. This is the one that I'm using, it's 17. Another Level Volume Mascara. I do like it, but I just, every time I do mascara it constantly feels like something in my eye. I'll do that one for now. This fucking thing is heavy. Okay, so I've done my eyes. I had to do it off camera. So what I always do is I have got spray, like spritz spray that keeps your makeup on, but it's wet, so I don't like that. So I'm gonna use mascara, hairspray. I'm just doing this to make sure my eyelashes dry nicely. Just gonna push the bottom ones up slightly, because you ever had like your mascara transfer. Okay. And that just helps keep it on. There we go. So I am going to be taking this with me, and just the glow powder. So I'm just taking like 2 with me. Just that. The Lancome powder, the glow powder, and just 2 of these. That's all I'm going to be taking. So that's that done. So I have got to get my dress on, but I'll do that in a minute. So you can have you'll see my dress. I'll give you a sneak peek. Okay, sneak peek. It's my little bag. And my dress. Really cute. So, I am gonna, that deodorant hasn't even dried just because I've been like that. Okay, I'll put my necklace and stuff on. Okay, so this was actually like my mum's. She gave me before she died a few years ago. Let me just do this up. I should have said passed away, didn't I? And I said died. I didn't mean it like that. If I can do it up, it's actually proven to be pretty difficult. Nearly. Yes. Okay. There we go. So necklace. She gave me this ring as well, because obviously she can't be there today. It's a little gold diamond ring. So I am going to be taking that with me. So it's kind of like a piece of my mum. I know I've got my bracelet on, but I don't take this off. I know it's silver. And these earrings aren't real. They're just like little ones like that. I know they're big hoops, but I really like them. Like that. And then obviously the other ones is exactly the same. Pop that in there. I can't really wear fake ones, but it'd be alright for the day. I'll take my other ones just in case. Okay, let me take you down and I'll show you in the window. So it's really hard for me to show you in natural light. I will try, because it's showing up like lighter on camera. I can't see a thing, so I don't know if you can. So what do you think? My hair look alright? I think it looks quite nice. Okay, so I'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to go downstairs, have a drink. I might spray a tiny bit more hairspray just on my face just to make sure. And then I'll get my dress on and I'll be back. I'm so sorry guys, I completely forgot to take a picture of the dress and show you what it looked like. But this is it. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.